Hi there everyone, my name is Preetam and I welcome you all to this channel. In this video, I will be talking about Excel, one of most powerful tool. Today we will have a look on the pivot table. And we will try to simplify it as much as possible because a lot of time, by even listening to this term pivot, people may get confused. They feel that, creating pivot table is very complicated task, but that's not the case. We will try to make it as simple as possible. Imagine multiple products and salespeople. Analyzing this kind of data can be daunting. But with pivot table, you can summarize, analyze and present your data in a snap. Just we need to use is the pivot table. So if you ever felt overwhelmed with ton of data in Excel, this tutorial is for you. By the end of this tutorial, you will able to transform your data into meaningful insight with just a few clicks. So without further ado, let's get started. To show you how it works, here you can see one of sample data set in Microsoft Excel which have a following header. The first one is salesperson, then we can see product and the unit sold and on which date this unit is being sold. And here we have total of 500 number of rows. Now here we want to find out which product sold the most and who is our top salesman is. So there can be a formula that can also help us how to find out that, but the pivot table take this approach to whole next level where you can easily contemplate with the data and get the desired result. Okay, so let's start with our step number 1, which is converting this data to a table. One thing you need to make sure that there should not be any missing data here while converting table, or there should not be any spacer rows or column that may create trouble while performing operation. Here we have got 500 number of records, so let me actually select the whole data here, and then I'm gonna press Ctrl and T. That's going to convert this whole data to a table. And then here I am also enabling this checkbox which says my table has headers. Now let me click OK, and in this way guys, we have just converted this data to the table. So this is actually prerequisite of pivot table. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on this option which will come in table design tab, which says summarize this with pivot table. So let's click on it. Now here I will be creating new worksheet because I do not want to change anything here in the existing one. And now let's click on OK. So this basically will create a new sheet and we are ready to go. So here on left hand side, we can see the pivot table with all the headers. Now here, let's say I want to see who is my best salesperson is. For that, let's click here on salesperson and drag it to row, so that I can see all my sales guy from row wise. Now let's click on units sold and place it in values. So this will basically show how many numbers of units sold by these salesperson. So here we can see as soon as we put this unit sold in values, here we can see it automatically added all the units that each salesperson have sold. So it is that easy guys to create the data in a summarized form, and it's not only about just summarizing the number of units sold by the salesperson, but you can play with this whole data and then you can reach to certain conclusion. So in this way guys, we just saw sum of units sold by individual salesperson and I can see who is the top performer. You can also filter data. Let's say you only want to see the salesperson for a specific month, then in that case you can drag date to the filters and then select the month you want. Let me actually select the month or maybe a date. So select the month that you want. For example, let's select the October. So here, if you do not check this option which says select multiple item, you may not able to check multiple values. But since we want multiple values, so we need to click on this icon checkbox that will enable us to select multiple dates or multiple entities. After that, simply click OK, and then you can see who is our top performer in month of October. So in this way, guys, we can see how easy it is to use pivot table. And if we talk about visualizing data with pivot chart, I would say pivot tables are great, but visuals can tell a story. So click anywhere in your pivot table and then go to insert and then choose pivot chart here. And then you can select the type of chart that you would like to go with. For example, let's go with this bar chart and then place it here. And then we can see visual representation of our data. So now let me again, remove this date column, and then you will see the pivot chart updated automatically as the data changes. And that's it. With pivot table, you have unlocked a way to analyze and present data in Excel. That's all, guys, from my side in this video. I hope that you find this video helpful and informational. If yes, then do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel for more such content. And I will see you soon in next video of Technoholic. Till then, you take care and bye-bye.